The College Football Experience Week 13 reaction show episode. The Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Yes, play $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
This is Coach June Jones, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the College Football Experience Week 13 reaction show. And I must apologize. I know we're going a little bit later than normal, but I've been watching college hoops all day at the Charleston Classic. So this time of year, November, it's a true. I mean, look, I'm loving life, watching sport every day, but at the same time, recording schedule is pressed. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there, hit that like and subscribe button as we had a epic week of college football action, news, a lot of shit happening right now within the sport. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swig at Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Oh boy, we got wild races going on. It's almost every conference. I think every single conference. I think it's chaos. I am joined by my co-host. He is also the host of the College Hoops, the College Basketball Experience. That'll be going live, well, in about 2 hours. So we have a loaded Monday slate with the holidays here. So buckle up, all right? Just everyone out there, have another drink, get ready, because hopefully you love college hoops the same as we love college football, or and vice versa, because you got a long night of us talking here. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governor, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, aka Moneyline Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Happy Sunday fun day. Cheers, everybody. Thanksgiving week.
Mac tonight. Yeah. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
Buckle up. Shout out to the chat, youtube.com/the college experience. Come be a part of this because, man, we have a lot of stuff going on here, and yeah, we live for this shit. We love this shit show. Let's go. Shout out to Go Beavs. Well, first and foremost, I know we're going to get to these individual games, but we have news. Ron Rivera has fired head coach Justin Wilcox for the California Golden Bears, which is, kind of crazy because I kind of thought Wilcox did an awesome job this year, considering his whole team left in May. I mean, I get it. You're 6-5 right now. You lose to Stanford, and you're seeing what Andrew Luck was able to compile, but the win total was 4.5 for Cal. They had their starting quarterback go to Indiana, their starting running back go to Oklahoma, and their starting wide receiver also went to Nebraska. I mean, like, they got just plucked apart. Their offensive line, I think 2 of the guys went to, was it Oklahoma, or one went to SMU? I don't know. Like, they had got depleted. I'll put it like that in the portal when there was this standoff with the NIL with their alums, and everyone dipped out of town, and everyone, I mean, I remember people saying they think Cal could go 1-11 this year. Mac, I get it. Like if you're Ron Rivera, you get this time to be the general manager of your team that you played at. So you want to get your guy, but at the same time, I'm like, I thought Justin Wilcox did an A+ coaching job this year. And you consider like some of the losses they had, they were right there, like the Virginia Tech game. Your thoughts on Cal firing Justin Wilcox?
This is mind-boggling. They're over under was set at 5.5. They're sitting here at 6-5. They just beat Louisville last week as a 19-point dog outright on the road.
And I believe that over under went down after Jay Knott and them left.
Yeah,
I think it went down to 4.5, but it started out at 5.5. But I mean, like I am a bit dumbfounded too, because you had a strong chance to go. I mean, you could go 7-5. I don't know if it's a strong chance, but SMU's in Berkeley. That's a winnable game. You look at their losses, you know, a double overtime loss to Virginia Tech. And, you know, I know Virginia had a pick 6 with like 30 seconds left, so it looks like a 10-point win, but Virginia's currently in first place in the ACC. I mean, what I get it. You lose the rivalry game. We were on Stanford, but I mean,
overreaction.
I think he's done an amazing job. They beat Minnesota in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
With the freshman quarterback. I mean, they beat Chapel Bill. They beat Louisville at Louisville when they were ranked number 15 in the nation. What am I missing here, buddy?
I honestly, I don't get it. Like, if you're going to fire him, if he goes 7-5 this year, then you should have fired him last year, because they're not going better than 7-5. What the fuck are we talking about here? This is Cal, dude.
I mean, I shit you not. Like, I thought he was doing one of the best coaching jobs in America this year.
Yes.
Like if you gave me like a list of like, Colby, who did the best job in coaching?
Yes.
He would be in my top 10 to 20 for this season. Maybe top 10. I mean, certainly top 20. Okay. I mean, like, I get it. He'd been there a while, but this is a guy that I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people really respect him in the coaching industry. Defensive coordinator at Boise during that amazing run for Chris Peterson. I feel like he could have jumped ship to be a DC over the past couple of years. He stayed at Cal. I don't know. I mean, look, my friend of the program, Nick Rolovich, is the interim head coach. I do think Rolo's a great coach. So, I mean, that's another thing is Wilcox put together a pretty damn good staff.
I know.
With Harsin and Rolovich. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'd be curious to know what Ron Rivera has in store from ahead. I mean, does he have something up his sleeve that I don't know?
No.
Is Chris Peterson? I mean, Chris Peterson's from Northern California. If you told me Chris Peterson was like, if he had that up, then I'd be like, okay, I guess that's logical. But I thought he did a great job this year. I really thought this is a guy that won at Auburn the year before. I mean, like, I think he's a really good football coach. He should be a head coach elsewhere. Like, I'll put it like this. What I'm trying to think what other jobs are going to be open on the fly in the ACC. But to me, why would you not interview Wilcox? He had to battle. They couldn't even fucking practice during COVID. Like, I believe, like, you pull up his record, and I actually think he's much better than his record. I think the battles he had to do from a coaching point of view, like no one else in the country had to, like, if you look at so year 1, he's 5-7, year 2, 7-6, year 3, 8-5. He had this thing rolling into COVID, and then boom, for COVID destroyed this program, right? 1-3, the COVID season. Remember, they could not practice in that county. I think they're like, then 5-7, then 4-8, and then then 6-7 and 23. So getting out of that mess, the 3 years of COVID, I would say 2 years, whatever you want to say, they lost a lot of guys. That recruiting was just a mess. He makes a bowl game, 6-7. They still have a losing season. And then last year, same situation. But this year, I mean, they're 6-5. They could be 7-5. I get it. Like, maybe you're thinking, you know, we want more than just bowl games, but this team lost everybody in the second portal. like in April when they were having this standoff with their boosters, the whole team left.
Yeah, these Cal people are a bunch of dumbasses. Like, if that's the expectation that he should win 9-10 games, you better start investing like you want to win 9.
Well, especially not this year.
Yes.
Like this year, they got. I mean, if anything, it speaks to his. He can recognize talent. Look at Mendoza at Indiana, right? Look at. I mean, I guess Ott's not balling out at Oklahoma, but I think Ott's a good running back. Over the years, he's had these guys. That if you watch Florida, Sturdivant at Florida, like I can go on and on about guys. Like I said, I think Indiana's got a couple of them.
Mendoza is the front runner for the Heisman. He gets his Heisman Trophy quarterback taken away from him via the portal, and they're still sitting here 6-5 with the chance to beat SMU to go 7-5 and have a hell of a year when they're winning.
And remember last year they got that Miami game, they got completely fucked over by the refs in that game.
Yeah, rigged job.
I mean, unbelievable. The chat's saying it would be hilarious if Wilcox got the Stanford job. That would be great. That would be great.
Pick up these Cal's guys' ass. Let's go.
I'll put it like this though. I think Wilcox. The chat was talking about he'll hire he'll land a great DC job. He could be, I think, one of the most sought after defensive coordinators out there.
Yeah.
If you look at his track record, whether he's at, what was he at Texas, he was at Wisconsin when they were super elite. We'll see what's in store. Now, I do think Nick Rolovich is a very good interim head coach, and watch out SMU because I do believe Rolovich is a very good. And he should have never got fired at Washington State.
It's ironic that Nick Rolovich is the head coach
of Cal right now.
Cal.
I mean, it's gold, absolute gold. The ones that
the guy that protested or has protested the vaccine is the active head coach at the university where you had a person climbing up the tree protesting, "Do not cut the tree down."
I mean, they had a protest on the 50-yard line. I feel like in the past 2 years, yeah.
Hilarious.
You gotta love college football, but man, I thought he got a raw deal. I think he's a good football coach. If I'm trying to think right now, because the big schools aren't going to take a shot on him. I don't think. Maybe Stanford. I could see Stanford interviewing him at least. Yeah. But I would wonder. I think he deserves to be a head coach. In my opinion, I think he should be able to land somewhere. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. What? Mountain West, Colorado State, make the phone call.
There.
Colorado State, make the fucking phone call. Yeah, he's done. Any chance you think? I saw Chip Kelly got canned at with the Raiders. You think Cal would go after Chip Kelly?
Why not? I mean, where was he head coach? UCLA and
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon, where he was really good. Yeah, he'd be great at Cal. I'm trying to think. Did him and Riverboat Ron ever cross paths?
Yeah. I mean, maybe in the NFL. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Stanford ain't hiring a white dude.
Fucking Riverboat Ron's gonna fuck it up. He's gonna fuck up this hire.
Yeah, you got to worry about them keeping their quarterback now. What's his name? Honestly, they should just keep Nick Rolovich if they want to win.
Yeah.
Keep Nick Rolovich, in my opinion. Interesting. We have other news. Florida State.
How?
This is like Florida State is retaining.
They got no money.
Mike Norvell.
They got no money. It's pretty simple. Why Saudi Arabia State's bringing this guy back? They got no Benjis.
I mean, this is this. I read this headline, and this was me.
Well, I don't get. They bring the head cold, but they're counting down 7-6-5.
All right, hold on. So
they got no money.
I this year I thought Florida State had a great schedule, like an absolute great schedule. So Norvell's coming back. Florida State has at Alabama next year, and obviously the home to Florida.
Alabama in a revenge game.
Yeah. But no, this year's schedule was the cakewalk in the ACC. Next year, they have Clemson, SMU, UVA, NC State at home. On the road, Pitt, Miami, Louisville, Boston College. Okay, Boston College isn't a tough game, but I'm saying like I would say it's much more challenging next year's schedule than this year's schedule. Now who knows how the bye weeks work out, and I think I think that's all. I think that's all 12. Your thoughts on Norvell coming back to Florida State? Because I was pretty surprised at this, and I never really loved the hire when they hired him. I know he had that one season where he got fucked over, but I didn't think it was. I didn't think he did an amazing. I didn't like the hire from the start. I'm on these airwaves. Go listen to it. It's 5 years ago, whatever the fuck it was. Is this like you look at the ACC bringing in James Franklin and stuff, and you got to think year 2, Belichick year 3, Diaz assuming he doesn't leave anywhere, Tony Elliott in Virginia pumping money into the program, Brom and Louisville I don't think are going anywhere. Who knows with Dabo? But you would think Miami continues to spend up. Is Saudi Arabia State costing themselves long term with this?
I don't know if they could do any better
As a head coach, I guess if you're strapped financially, but go back to Saudi Arabia, order another sand sandwich. I
just think Florida and LSU have a lot more money, potentially Ole Miss, and Florida State's egos getting checked here real quick.
I mean, dude, you're telling me they couldn't they could go out and hire fucking Jason Eck or something right now? You kidding me? There's guys that would go. I don't know that Eck would take that, but I'm saying
they should, but they won't because their ego. It's not a sexy name.
This guy doesn't recruit the high school level. No, I do think recruiting's vastly overrated, especially these days. But I also think he brings in a portal team every year. I think this year, like I said, I was at ACC Media Days and their beat writer, I was talking to him and he's like, dude, I think we're starting 22 transfer guys. So he's like, there's a shot that I think he told me there's a shot that one guy could win in camp, this youngster but either way, 21 or 22 transfer guys. I just don't know what the fuck. Yeah. Alex Galesh at Florida State would have killed it. I think. I think he would have took that too.
On it, head coach.
Yeah. I mean, pretty shocking news there, out of Tallahassee. So, all right.
He's back.
He's 5. What are they? 5-6 right now. Why announce this right now?
Yeah.
Why not wait until see if he beats Florida? Because you go 5-7. I mean, do I gotta remind? Norvell caught lightning in a bottle that one year, and he should have been in the playoffs. He got fucked over. Florida State got fucked. Everyone knows this, but he was 3-6 in year 1. Granted, it was COVID. 5-7 in year 2. 10-3 in year 3, 13-1 in year 4, then 2-10 in year 5, and either 5-7 or 6-6 in year 6. I don't know, man. I just think you're fucking Florida State, man. I have my questions. That's the news right now. So stay tuned. And especially I just wonder what another year does. You have this deal. The funniest shit about all this.
They were the assholes.
Yes, they were the most aggressive in suing the ACC. So they basically got the whole ACC to reroute their television deal as far as the teams that win the most get the most money now, right? Because Clemson and Florida State sued, but Florida State was the ones that were completely outspoken. Clemson was kind of just going down the river, right? And ever since then, Florida State's been the shittiest team, or one of the 3 shittiest teams in the conference.
Yeah.
And that's what's so amazing about this is now you're sticking with them another year. And I tend to think, I don't know. I would with that schedule next year, I don't see them contending for an ACC championship. Now, I guess who knows what they could do in the offseason, but hilarious to me. And we got one other thing I'm going to talk about before we go to a commercial break here. Today, we got the FCS playoff bracket. This year, don't forget, January 5th in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm thinking about going to that. You see this release, man. I was a little surprised. I know we host the FCS College Football Experience. Monmouth didn't get in, which that was the only shocking thing to me was that Monmouth didn't get in. But we got the bracket right there, youtube.com/the college experience. I mean, we'll talk about this throughout the week. Obviously, North Dakota State, the 1 seed, nothing changes there. Montana State 2, Montana 3, because the Brawl of the Wild was basically for the 2 seed. And then Tarleton State at 4, Lehigh at 5, Mercer 6, Stephen F. Austin 7, and at who was 8? Where am I at with 8? UC Davis. So we only got, we got 2 Ivies in the first every year Ivy was allowed in. That should be fascinating. Yeah, we'll talk about this throughout the week, but man, the FCS playoffs, nice to see a real bracket with every conference winner is in there. All right. Yes. Even Drake. So check out that and shout out to the FCS for that. Brawl of the Wild. Well, yeah, shout out to that. All right. Folks, I want to tell you that the college football experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, and gear up for the holidays at SGPN in the merch store, baby. All right, we got the perfect gift for the DJ in your life. Look at me, I got the college experience hoodie on, and we got a bunch of those in the shop. We got the Mike Leach, our friend, rest in peace, Coach Leach. Swing Your Sword T-shirts. We got the Eat Shit Pitt T-shirts. We got, and Storm the Court, Storm the Field, Hard Ticket to Hawaii. I mean, the list goes on and on. All right. He Could Fumble T-shirts. Go check it all out. All right. SGPN store. You can get that in the app, free to download. The app is free to download wherever you get your apps. Also sportsgamblingpodcast.com. Jump on over there. 25% off everything with the promo code HOLIDAY. We're also brought to you by Novig. Yes, Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you are getting the best prices. Novig's available in 35 plus different states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. And look, Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN over at Underdog Fantasy. All right, shout out to Nick. He said rest in peace, Coach Leach. Bought his books because of the show. Yeah, his books are fantastic. Swing Your Sword. Get the Geronimo one too. That one's great. Yeah, what other football coach is writing a book about Geronimo? All right, or any other historical figure?
Not many that I know of. He's one of a kind, baby.
He is, man. May he rest easy. Long live Coach Leach. And what he was preaching, we got to talk about, well, let me load the slides for the, let me get that going here on this shit. For week 13 here, man, we had, Thursday night. I mean, we're just going to go chronologically. Thursday night, Arkansas State and Butch Jones had a chance to make a bowl. Still have a chance to make a bowl, but they had a chance to potentially. This is such a huge loss because knowing what happened elsewhere in the conference later in the week, they would be very much alive for the Sunbelt Championship. But Arkansas State fumbles this opportunity, loses at home. I lost money on this play. Butch Jones is fucking terrible. He was super pissed after the game. Raging Cajuns moved to 5-6, and if they beat ULM, they make a bowl. Michael Desmarais walking that fine line. I think they're probably gonna beat ULM. So shout out to these Raging Cajuns. Your thoughts on this one on Thursday night? As we ate a pile of shit.
This is quite a rally from Louisiana. They have won 3 straight as a dog outright to put themselves in positions 5-6 here coming down the stretch. Yeah, Arkansas State Classic, Butch Jones. That's a killer loss. They had a chance here to clinch a bowl spot. Now they got to go to App State and get it done.
Yeah, no, but what's killer about that loss is like they could have been in the championship in the Sunbelt, which to me, now this win, if he can make up for if they win at App and make a bowl, because I still think he could get fired this season. I still think watch out
if they lose.
If he goes 5-7, I think he might be fired. And I think the same can be said for Des Moreau. If they lose to ULM, there's a shot. Now he went to the Sunbelt Championship a year ago. He's one of their own. I kind of think he'll get an extra year. But there is still a shot because I know people were not happy with him before last season. So something to monitor there in the Sunbelt. On Friday, we cashed on the money line with NC State taking down Saudi Arabia State. Easy play. They never win at Carter Finley. And the Pussy Pack now are bowl eligible. This was a hilarious game because of the Florida State special teams. Florida State had over, I think, like 100 more yards of offense, but they fumbled multiple punts. Just a hilarious game. And the Pussy Pack find a way to get to a bowl game. Your thoughts on this one?
Florida State. Is this not an all-time low that you're extending your coach after you fail to meet bowl eligibility? Like they said, yeah, he'll be back next year. What do you mean he'll be back?
Yeah, you know what? I saw those fumbles. Let's have him back next year.
They look like shit on Friday night. So yeah, NC State gets it done. Big win for the old Pack here. And Dorn, dude, Dorn's a better coach than Norvell.
I would agree. I do think he's a better coach.
At least he'll get Florida State to a bowl game.
Yeah, I mean,
if he gets NC State to a bowl game, he'll get Florida State to a bowl game.
And to me, he actually develops talent really well.
Yeah,
Norvell rents talent.
He's like Narduzzi.
Like
Doran and Narduzzi.
Yeah. So shout out to the Pussy Pack. We cashed on this. We did not cash on the late night game as the Rainbow Warriors got just what I did not. Okay, there was a world where I saw UNLV winning this game, but I did not see a world where UNLV held Hawaii's offense to 10 points. What?
I'm so sick of this bullshit.
UNLV's defense has been like the worst defense in college football, and then they just give us this performance.
And they just fuck us up and bend us over, and I go, "Wow, we look like jackasses. What a bad pick."
I mean, this is unbelievable.
Killed them.
Idaho State had like 630 yards of offense against UNLV, and Hawaii's coming in running the similar stuff that and they only have 230 yards of offense. What? This was mind numbing.
Crazy.
Shout out to the Rebs and Dan Mullen, man. Is Dan Mullen going to be the next coach of Cal? I could see that. I could see. I don't know that he knows Rivera though. What is Rivera's coaching tree?
Not very good. I can tell you that.
I'm curious.
Redskins.
But I'm just wondering, who does he have up his sleeve? Unless it's just Rolovich.
Aaron Rodgers.
So he was, he was just an NFL coach the whole time. He never even was on the college level. So what is he going to hire? It's going to be hilarious when he hires Frank Wright. They're just going to trade coaches. All right.
Please.
Shout out to UNLV. I mean, Mullen that would be an interesting one though. I mean, that would be a slam dunk for Cal probably, even though, I don't think Mullen's going to leave though. I think he's going to at least be in Vegas another year.
I'm not leaving for Cal. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Why would you take the Cal job? You're in the ACC.
If you're bringing back that quarterback, because Rivera keeps doubling down that they're bringing, what's my guy's name? What's his initials again? JPS.
Yeah, he also said Carson Wentz was good too. Don't listen to anything Riverboat Ron says. He's
I mean, that quarterback, he's going to be the most sought after fucking player in college football this offseason. I mean, one of the top 5.
Yeah,
most sought after player. We'll see.
He's going to be playing the SEC. I can guarantee that.
Well, actually, this is why they should keep Rolovich. Rolovich, I think, had to do with bringing him to Cal because of his Hawaii ties. So if they want to keep Rolo, you might be able to keep the quarterback, Sago Pilate, whatever his name. I have a hard time pronouncing his name. I think the whole world does.
Wilcox fucking Rolovich's boy.
I mean, I would assume because he brought him on the staff,
Yeah,
and they were. Yeah, I
like,
mean, I don't know.
it's so odd. Like if they're gonna clean house, they're not keeping that guy. They're not keeping that quarterback. He's good, and
He's gonna be amazing. He was a true freshman this year.
I know.
He looked
I
great.
know.
Anyway, next up you have Saturday morning. Oh, this one, classic. Sanford got the easy cover, just like we all projected.
Big time schedule mover here.
How about this call from Pick motherfucking Dundee?
This collapse.
Tulsa. Yes. I did say sprinkle some on the money line. 26-25 against the Black Knights. I believe I won a battle against you there, buddy.
Yeah, this is a bad loss for Army. You look at what they got next. They got to go to UTSA. I don't know if they're going to make a bowl.
Yeah. How about Dominic Richardson, the former Oklahoma State back? 203 rushing yards and a touchdown. 7.3 yards a rush. Yeah. I mean, Army, I think that win total was, I think that might have burst our win total.
Yeah.
I think it was
like
6 or 6.5.
This loss and the Tarleton loss, losing those games the way they did, this was kind of a bad luck season for them.
Yeah. So we cashed there. I hope you followed us between NC State and Tulsa. We were just killing it. And then I cashed here by the hook.
Lucky.
I did sprinkle the money line, which I ate shit on. The Hokies. They fought, man. They fought. Credit to Miami for looking better than I thought they would look too. They had James Franklin in the booth. What's crazy about this one too is like this was like neck and neck from a total yard standpoint. Miami had 418 yards, Virginia Tech had 397. So Miami outgained them by what? Was it 21 yards?
Yeah.
The score didn't really reflect it though. So I will say this: if you're looking for angles to shit on Miami, which we always are, they gave up 194 rushing yards to Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's not known for being a prolific offense. I think that's noteworthy right now is that they're the 87th best offense in America. I don't know about Miami. I don't know about their defense. That's all I'm saying. Your thoughts on this game?
I thought Miami did a good job. I mean, we've seen Cristobal shit the bed over and over and over. Let's give him credit when he doesn't shit the bed. I mean, he did his job today, and somehow they'll probably move down in the rankings because everybody just wants to blow Notre Dame.
Yeah. Yeah. And shout out to Ferris Bueller in the chat. Art Barrow's back coaching D2.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to talk on this, man. Because one of the things I get bothered at is like how many people are like, okay, he fucked up, right? He really fucked up. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to penalize him for his whole fucking life? I like, to me, I'm like, okay, he's tried to get other gigs and been shut down from social media. Like he was hired at Grambling at one point. There was interest in, I feel like someone else was trying to hire him. Was it Arkansas? Like as their OC, someone was trying to.
TCU.
At this point, I am very okay with him being back into college football. All right. Did he handle the situation the best? No, he didn't. He did not.
Yeah.
But I also think at what point do we say a guy deserves a second chance?
Shit was 10 years ago. Absolutely. Like,
yeah. To me, I think, and then if you're saying no to this, when would you say he should be allowed back?
People have done way worse than what he did. What he did was not right, but like second chance, he learned from it. You move on. Yeah.
Eastern New Mexico, by the way, hired him. So I'm okay with it. Let him see if he can revive his career. All right. All right. Next up, we have Minnesota Northwestern. You guys cashed on this. I didn't touch this game. I picked it correctly by taking Minnesota, but man, this was a little sweaty for you guys, huh?
It was. And how about Braun, man? He gets Northwestern to a bowl 2 out of 3 years. Shout out to him, man. That's a hell of a job.
Well, we should talk about that. I addressed this on the pregame show. You know, I was hearing word that they were going to fire him if they didn't make a bowl this year.
What? Who are they, Cal?
So no, he stopped that by making a bowl. But I still just think, like, have you watched your team? Your team has been competitive all year. Like, he's a good football coach.
You could put Nick Saban there, and they're not going better than 6-5 right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, great. He's done a great. Very Cal-like. Just say, well, if he doesn't make a bowl, we're going to can him.
Wilcox made a bowl game last week when he won as a 19-point dog at Louisville, and they go, no, it's not good enough. You're out.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Shout out to I did see some tweets from Gopher fans kind of fed up with the PJ Fleck experience. What do you think about that?
Careful what you wish for, Gopher fans.
Yeah, so he's 6-5. They got Wisconsin on deck in Minneapolis, which I expect Minnesota to win, but Wisconsin is playing better.
Don't forget what your identity is.
7-5 season is not bad.
It's not a bad year. They were 9-3 last year. Yeah. Gopher fans, settle the fuck down. You want to become you want to become Wisconsin? Go with that little cute air raid bullshit. It's pussy bullshit. That shit don't work.
Yeah, they need to relax a little bit. Flex, I think they're mad at him ever since he said he was interested at UCLA like 2 years ago when they hired Foster.
He should go to UCLA in the offseason now. Maybe he'll go to Cal.
Maybe.
Good at Cal.
Maybe. Well, Rivera might have met him when they came out and thumped him, but Cal fucked him up. Wilcox beat their ass that game. I lost money here. Kansas and Iowa State. I mean, Iowa State laying 4.5. I took the points with K-State. I sprinkled the money line. Both were just complete piles of shit. Shout out to Matt Campbell. What are they now? Are they 8-4? No, 7-4. Right, 7-4. Dude. So Leipold, I know they just got a $300 million donation in September or October, or so I think it's September. Which is the largest in the history of college football or college athletics. They have Utah in Lawrence this week. I expect Utah is favored in that game. I haven't looked yet because I've been at basketball games all day.
Yeah, Utah's favored by like what?
Dude, if Kansas goes 5-7, do you think?
No.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't agree with that, but I'm saying in their world, where they have a new stadium, all this money coming in, you got to let him see how he does with that money, I would say.
Yes. Right? I mean, goddamn. I mean, Kansas fans, remember what you were before he got there. You guys had won one game in 4 years before he got there. Okay. Yeah. Back-to-back 5-7 seasons, potentially a little bit of a setback, but let him right the ship here. The Jalen Daniels experience has not worked. He has been up and down throughout his career. Let's see what happens here next year. How about Iowa State?
Just a ton of injuries.
Just 7-4.
They get Oklahoma State, dude, next week. So they should be
8-4. But like
they should be 8-4.
Yeah. We had some injuries, blah blah blah. We finished 8-4. What a culture he's built there.
I still think there's a shot that Campbell bounces, though. I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen. You want to talk I don't know that he would leave for Cal or something, but I thought any of the Florida schools should call him.
Penn State should fucking hire him.
Of course, but it doesn't seem like they're even interested.
Idiots.
Like from what I saw, like
idiots.
I was thinking Cincinnati if Satterfield got fired, but I don't think he's gonna get fired.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess maybe he'll stay. But I would say this: it'd be interesting to see if Fleck did bounce and Minnesota opened, if Campbell would take that.
I would.
Because the Big Ten's got a lot more money.
They do, but like, what's an easier path to the playoff?
Yeah.
You're never going to the playoff at Minnesota.
And I kind of dig how he's never interviewed for all these other gigs. Yeah. He's just like, no, I'm staying here. It reminds me of like when we were
Ferentz.
coming up watching. Yeah, it just reminds me of back in the day. Like when I first got into college football, there was like 60 coaches that had been there like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like that was kind of the way it was back then. Shout out to Matt Campbell in Iowa State. Next up, we had, this was a smash play. Yes. Yale money line. We both nailed this one as they knock off Harvard and stole the bid. That's why the play that once again, if only we could get the FCS model to be the FBS model, excuse me. That game was a huge rivalry game. Harvard was on the fence. Oh, they're going to get in the FCS playoffs now. They got in, but Yale stole the bid. Fucking fire game. They stormed the field here, man.
Yeah.
Even the private school pussies know how to storm the field. Let's go. This was a great game. I mean, Yale dominated it. So it wasn't like, I shouldn't say it was a great game from like back and forth, but shout out to the Bulldogs. We cashed on the money line here. Next up, we had Mizzou and Oklahoma, and we did both bet Mizzou. And man, I thought they had their fucking chances to cover this thing, man.
They should have been up in the first half more than they were. They just played with their food, and then Oklahoma hit one big play, and it was like, oh, Missouri's fucking cooked.
Yeah, I have a Hayden Fry T-shirt in the other room. Well, not, actually at my house. I'm not at my house, but yeah, Yale basically did knock out Monmouth when you think about it. All right. Monmouth #1 offense in the FCS, not in the playoffs. Interesting. Mac, I do want to bring up this though. Missouri outgained Oklahoma by 25 yards. This is what Oklahoma does. Our offense will put up 275 yards of offense.
Bust the Texas ass on the West.
Yeah, right. Shout out to 357. Giving us $5. Thoughts about the Dallas Cowboys trying the largest comeback in franchise history and winning? I have zero thoughts. I do not watch the NFL.
I did watch that game because it was Cowboys Eagles.
Yeah, I mean,
I like watching.
So you can answer that. You can answer that question. Did they come back? What happened?
It was 21-0. They came back and won. I mean, I hate the Cowboys. But
how's that the largest comeback? Oh, in franchise history. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was saying like the for the whole sport, and I was like, well, Frank Wright.
I think Sean Green's going to be in a dark place tonight.
Interesting. Anyway, shout out to 357 for the donation. We appreciate you. And shout out to Oklahoma. They're basically winning in, right? Beat LSU at home.
Yeah. They're in. They're not getting jumped.
Next up, we have and another great thing is Drinkowitz's record against
so bad.
SEC teams with the winning record is like he has one win. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I ate a pile of shit here. Now, to be fair, in my defense, we did not know Miller Moss was not going to play until I woke up on Saturday morning, right?
Yeah.
Now, I will say on the pregame show, go in anyway because, well, I had already placed the bet. I don't know that I would have had that opinion throughout the week, but I mean, it is what it is. I bet the fucking thing. I lost. Disappoint. I mean, shout out to Rhett Lashley, by the way. Louisville only had 228 yards of offense, which is pretty shocking. 38-6 domination, dude. Rhett Lashley is they're the ACC's new blue blood.
Right?
I mean, they're one win away from establishing that. They're one win away from establishing that.
From 15-1.
They only have one loss in the ACC in 2 years. And that was Wake Forest making like a 60-yard field goal to beat them. Unbelievable.
They should be thankful they never went to the Big 12 because they can't win a Big 12 game. They went to the ACC. They just dominate everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to Kurt Columbian. Feel like I've seen a significant decrease in targeting calls. Yeah, you might be onto something in the past week or two. I feel like I haven't seen as many.
How about lightning delays?
Yeah, there's one away too.
I think we're slowly getting what we want.
Yeah. Shout out to SMU. If they win, they're in the ACC championship. Win at Cal against Nick Rolovich. They're going to lose that game.
They are going to lose.
They're going to lose that game.
They lost to Wake, and they're going to lose it. Yeah. Rolovich. I actually hope they win, though.
So Louisville is hosting Kentucky. Kentucky's playing for a bowl game.
I like it.
I wonder if Miller Moss is going to play in this game or not, because if he doesn't, you got to think Kentucky might win that game. I would favor Kentucky. I don't know. Kentucky, we'll talk about that in a second, but
they played the best quarterback in the country. So, I wouldn't hold it against them.
That's true. That's true. I think this one, it depended on the number. Rutgers, I think this went up to like 32.5 or 33 or something right before the kick.
I didn't watch one play of this bullshit game.
I saw the highlights. I did not watch it.
Ohio State's out here playing. I wish they would play the MAC schedule rather than the schedule they're playing.
Yeah, I mean, Rutgers, they eliminated from the bowl. No, they can still make a bowl.
Yeah,
they beat Penn State.
It's a big.
They're gonna win that one. They're gonna win that one.
Penn State's playing for a bowl too. Penn State versus Rutgers for a bowl game.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I kind of want to watch it. And there's regionality with that one.
It's hilarious.
Next up we had Delaware. See, dude, how bad was this play?
Dude, Wake Forest is the best team in the ACC. They're not going to make the championship, but
because of that bullshit call.
Yeah,
dude. So I don't know if you watched this, but I had Delaware plus the points. I think you did too. I even sprinkled the money line.
I thought they were live. They got killed.
Dude, this thing was over within 5 minutes. Like first 5 minutes of the game. I feel like Wake Forest, or maybe it was the first 15 minutes of the game. Like this thing was over. Shout out to Jake Deckard at Wake Forest.
Dude, this is like the best coaching job in the country.
They should be. Remember, they got completely robbed. They should be 9-2 right now.
Their win total was fucking 4.5, and they're fucking gonna win 9 games.
They should be 9-2 right now if that call was correct.
Good Lord.
And then host game at Duke, who knows? But unbelievable. And I remember when we were preseason. Shout out to Colby, the other Colby. Why am I drawing a blank on his last name? He has like a cousin that plays for Wake Forest, right? And he jumped in the chat and said, "My cousin says we're going 12-0," and I was like, "Oh hell yeah, let's go!" Like jokingly. I mean, I almost want to like circle back and be like, "Your cousin really bought into that team was really going to be really good."
Dude,
tell me his opinion on next year's team.
There's a chance they're going to win double-digit games if they win their last game and they win the bowl game. They could win 10 games at Wake. Yeah. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and that's in year one.
Yeah,
like their offense isn't even good. Like their defense is what's been impressive. Their offense, I mean, I guess I like their run game. Their pass game is What are they currently in passing? They're 70th, better than I thought. But
they just win, man.
They have a good defense. Number 26 defense in America.
Yep.
19th in points allowed. Shout out, and that's Dickert's specialty. Shout out to the Deeks for shitting on me. Next up, Lehigh Lafayette. We did take the points in this one, and shout out to Lehigh capping off an undefeated season. As Stacking the Money Green can know that, but we covered here with the Leopards as they only lost by 10. So legendary rivalry. This place was packed. Watch this whole fucking game. College football done right, man. It was there. Easy play rivalry game, 12.5 points. Who the fuck you think you're doing here? Shout out to Lehigh. I'm excited to watch them in the playoffs. And also shout out to Charlotte. Remember, we considered locking this.
Dang,
we should
cover. This is easy, just cover the day.
Yeah, by 35-3. Yeah, Matt says something here. Which job is Dave Clawson going to take? That is interesting. When I was at ACC Media Days, I was talking to the Wake Forest people that cover the team, the beat writers and stuff. And from what I understand, they said like they expect Clawson to be back coaching this season. They said he wanted like a year off, so that's something to monitor. Is Dave Clawson now? I don't know. I mean, I guess Stanford would be one that I would consider.
Be good, Cal.
Yeah. I don't think he has West Coast ties though. I think he's like been in Virginia and Ohio and maybe Pennsylvania or something. I forget. It'll be interesting to see. Is there any job openings there? No, right? Because Virginia Tech filled that. I don't know.
You'd be great as G5 if he got one of those gigs.
Yeah, but I think what he did at Wake deserves like a Power 5 gig too, though. Anyway, next up we have Old Dominion, Georgia Southern. Oh my God.
Old Dominion opened this one up. Good Lord.
Ricky Ronnie, dude. They honestly, the problem with the Sunbelt this year is they still have divisions because ODU, JMU. I know JMU buried them, but I do believe they're the best two teams. Now, thankfully, they have divisions because of our future. But shout out to Old Dominions. They went 45-10. I ate a pile of shit here too. I didn't have it wasn't the most amazing Saturday, but it was still all right. Next up we have hey, we cashed here on Washington State.
They survived.
Yeah, JMU 24, Washington State 20. This is a double lock. Your thoughts on this?
My brother, that's a JMU fan, was watching this with me, and he was tight the whole fucking game. I'm like, Wazoo's going to win on the money line. Wazoo's going to win on the money line. Dude, credit to JMU. They made the plays late. That was a trap game. I knew that was a fucked up game for them. We knew it was a fucked up game for them.
So JMU has Brooks Stadium at Coastal this week.
Yep.
And then the Sunbelt Championship to get into the playoffs. But the problem is, man, it's Bob Chesney to Penn State, Bob Chesney to UCLA talk has been heating up.
Well,
is there a path for JMU to get to the playoffs still?
Dude, I think so, but like they're getting no love.
Yeah.
They have a good resume. They've destroyed everybody, and the one loss they have was to fucking Louisville in a game they had in the lead in the third quarter on the road.
Yeah, in a game they were outgained by 1 yard.
Who should get in? 2 loss Tulane or 1 loss JMU? I think 1 loss JMU.
I'd probably go Tulane personally just because of those Power 5 wins, but I will say if it was North Texas JMU, I think I would take JMU. Because JMU's 1 loss is very respectable. Go back and watch that game.
Yeah, they look.
I think a lot of people, whereas North Texas lost by like 1,000 at home, JMU was on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JMU might win the fucking ACC.
Yeah, they should add them. I mean, me and NC Nick and Patty C we have our text chain still, and we were saying like, man, ACC should drop Boston College.
JMU and Liberty.
Well, no, UConn and JMU, because you get UConn basketball and baseball, which is good, and football now back-to-back 9-win seasons. Jim Moore has got that program rolling. You know that they got the wrong Northeastern school. Drop Syracuse too while you're at it. Boeheim's retired, where there's no value in that fucking university. We'll get to them. Shout out to JMU for making the plays, and shout out for Wazoo for cashing for us. Yeah, Miami is ranked 9 in total defense.
Dude, what a year by Arizona.
We were on that. We took the over on Brent Brennan and 5.5 wins. Dude, think about this. If Arizona didn't fumble that, remember when BYU fumbled the ball forward on 4th down?
Yeah, they'd be playing for a fucking spot in the playoff.
I mean, you want to talk about luck. Go back and watch that BYU Arizona game. BYU had no business winning that fucking game.
Yep.
All right. They pulled that out their ass. Arizona sticks it to Baylor. Do you bet Baylor?
Bet the Texas and I both did. We thought it was a letdown spot off the big road win. Arizona may have the most quiet 8-3 year. Them and Arizona State are going to square off here on Black Friday, both having great years. But, I mean, it's a Big 12, man. Nobody gives this league any fucking credit. I mean, Arizona's a good team.
Well, how about Arizona's loss? Like I said, they should have beat BYU. If you watch that game, I think everyone knows that. The other loss was a 3-point loss at Houston. So I mean, they're close to being 11-1.
Yeah.
If they win the Territorial Cup, the Dust Bowl. Hey, shout out to David Mottola, but yeah, I know you're saying I hope Bat Detective and Matt keep fading my cats, but hey, Mottola, this is I do have a memory here of me trying to sell you that Brent Brennan should not, because weren't you saying back in May we should get rid of Brent Brennan? He's not the right man for the job.
Yeah, we had to talk you off the fucking cliff. Now you're fucking busting our shots.
He was saying Brent Brennan's trash, and I was like, why? Because he came in 1 year, and because they had Fafita and McMillan back, everyone thought they were supposed to be good, where the whole team was gutted. Like Texas and Washington just took half the fucking team. Shout out to Brent Brennan, good football coach. And,
dude, great coach. Like, this is a hell of a nice bounce back year, and a lot of momentum going forward in the right direction. The Wildcats are good. It's a great time to be a Wildcat, man. Basketball's in the top 5. Football's 8-3. Dude, if they get this game on Friday over Arizona State, they're going to be feeling good.
Let's go.
Matola's going to be freaking skinny dipping at fucking Christmas time.
Yeah. And, man, impressive. Missouri State, this game was awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Missouri State, Kennesaw State was quite the watch. If you didn't catch the end of this game, I highly recommend watching this thing. Cause it looked like Missouri. I mean, this was a tie game, a 4th down conversion Kennesaw gets, and then Missouri State looks like they get in a position where they could really tie this thing up again. I mean, this was a back and forth game. Kennesaw gets the win, and they're back tied for first place in the CUSA. Missouri State 7-4, but what a great first season for the Bears there. And one of the better games I thought this past Saturday was right here in the CUSA. Should have been a weekday game based on that, but great story by both these teams. These two should both be mentioned for some of the best coaching jobs in America right now.
Yeah, Beard and Mac. I'll co-sign it. Like, they gave us all these bullshit Conference USA games in October. How was this not one of the games? This was a great game. This should have been on a Tuesday night or Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, shit, even Friday. I mean, shit. They only gave us 2 Friday games this past week.
Yeah,
So
no shit. All right. So the MAC dominates Tuesday, Wednesday, in November. Why can't Conference USA just be like, all right, we're gonna dominate Thursday, Friday? You fucking idiots.
Like, when are they gonna put more? Like, we should have, like, in my opinion, we should have like 6-7 games every single day of the week. I mean, if you don't want to do Monday, fine. Right?
They should have a Monday night game before Monday Night Football.
At least like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? Like, okay, no Sunday. If you don't want to do Monday, even though I think you should do a Monday game before the Monday Night Football game, even if it's FCS. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we should have like 5-6 games every fucking day.
Load up, man. And if you put the shit on ESPN Plus, people will still watch this shit.
I mean, you got over 260 fucking teams in Division I football with FBS and FCS. Give us it.
Yeah.
Next up, Mercer and Auburn. Auburn, wow. DJ Durkin wants that job. It was pretty hilarious at the end of the first quarter. It was 14-14.
I know. I was like, please.
Yeah. And this is one of the ones I will not like. Okay, I'll give them shit for the time of year to play this. Like, I think it's ridiculous to play this on November 22nd or whatever. But I like them playing this game because the historical aspect here. So just play it in August or September.
Regionality.
Yeah. I mean, they've been playing since 1896. Let's go. Nevada, Wyoming.
We got a lot of shit on Nevada this year. You know, Nevada is playing good football right now.
We got home on that win total over. It did not look good, but our win total over lock of Nevada cash.
Coach choke.
Good God. You know, they play a little UNLV team coming up to
No, I'm on the money.
Arena.
Let's go. Fufu shit. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Choke's gonna end this season on a 3-game win streak. On the other side, Sauvel.
You wonder now. Historically, Wyoming's not the type of program to fire a coach after 2 years. It would normally be, I think, 3 or 4. I wonder if they give him that 3rd year runway. They had Josh Allen there. He was talking shit about Colorado State.
That was
funny.
Great. That was great. I mean, like now, go Bills, go! I love it. He's back there in the Mountain West trenches talking shit. Let's go! I'm all in on the Bills. So let's go.
Shout out to Jeff Choate. Let's see if we can keep it going next week. Next up, we had Ball State at the Glass Bowl taking on Toledo, and boy, Toledo 38, Ball State 9. Did not bet this game. Wait, I just got to do a quick check on these MAC standings.
Do we have MAC this week?
We do. We will talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, they have an afternoon. They have an afternoon Tuesday game. Hilarious.
And they still didn't give us a Wednesday one leading up to Thanksgiving. Bastards, right?
Fucking idiots. Like, why would you? That should be the number one. That should be the number one night of the year. You will get the best ratings.
Yeah, 100%.
That is the number one drinking night of the year outside of New Year's Eve. Thanksgiving Eve, county night is the number one get fucked up night of the year. The MAC should be fucking thriving that night.
I don't know. They're stupid. They're stupid.
Idiots. Let us talk to you. Let us drunk fucks talk to you.
Dude, so the MAC race right now, Western Michigan has a 1-game lead on everybody, right? They're 6-1.
Yep.
Right. They have a 4-way tie for second place with Ohio, Toledo, Central Michigan, and Miami, Ohio at all at 5-2. All at 5-2. So the MAC final week has the Tuesday night is Bowling Green, UMass, and then Western Michigan at Eastern.
Oh no,
Chris Creighton in a spot to potentially wreck Western Michigan's MAC championship appearance. Well, I don't know, because Western has the tiebreaker on Ohio, correct? So Ohio plays at Buffalo. I wonder what they would do if it's a 4-way tie. Then you have Kent State at Northern Illinois, like the Northern Illinois' final game in the MAC. And then because they go to the Mountain West, then on Saturday, Ball State at Miami, Ohio. So you kind of Miami, Ohio is going to win that thing, right? So Miami, Ohio is going to be tied for this thing. Toledo is at Central Michigan. So the winner of that game, Toledo's laying 10.5 right now. So we're going to have, I think, I guess Ohio could trip at Buffalo and Western could trip. I wonder what happens if we have a 4-way tie, same record. Should be a fun week though. That's why the Tuesday Western Michigan at Eastern Michigan is a fucking awesome game.
We'll know the scenario once that Tuesday game goes final. Because if Western Michigan drops that game, then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose.
Shout out to Must Vibe Productions. He's going to the factory, aka Ypsilanti, on Tuesday to watch the Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan. You're the fucking man. Amen. Great job. And he did smoke a blunt at the Glass Bowl. He says, shout out to that. And Matt, I completely agree. Now, Salvel's been on our show, and he's a great guy, nice guy. So, I think most coaches deserve 3 years personally, but Palasek is such a he was Wyoming's DC. What, the year before, all the shit went down when Bowl retired. Yeah. He's killing it at North Dakota State. You got to think he would kill it at Wyoming. So I kind of am with you, but I don't know.
It has sucked to watch Wyoming suck.
Yeah. Yeah. That offense, the Jay Johnson offense coordinator hire was fucking terrible.
Yep.
And that's on Salvel. Next up, we had Eastern Illinois and Alabama. Did you catch this one?
The hell no. It's a fucking bullshit, fucking corrupt game. I'm sick of the SEC and their phony fucking league.
56-0. In this game now, I will say they put up more points than Illinois State did on. Illinois State only dropped 49, I think it was on them. So
yeah,
Eastern Illinois caps off their FCS season at 3-9. 3-9 there. Their 3 wins were Dayton, no scholarships, by 10. Tennessee State, who was replacing Eddie George, and wait. Who the fuck's the other one? Western Illinois, the Leathernecks in a 1-score game. Leathernecks are terrible. What a stupid game. Next up, Brawl of the Wild. Look, if you got it on the show Wednesday at 1.5, you got the wrong number and you lost. This game went bonkers right before on the pregame show. We were getting Montana plus, I think it was 3.5. So yeah.
By 3.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I had a bet on the losing side and the winning side. So Sammy in the chat saying they're gonna give Salvell another year. This game delivers every fucking year, dude. One of the better games. Every year. Every single year.
We could see it again here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we could. Should be fun to watch it all. Shout out to Montana State though. They've had the knack for beating the Grizz of late. So next year the Grizz got to do it. I mean, playoffs potentially, but if not, then in Bozeman. Next up, I'm playing the music not because I bet App State. I bet their win total over 4.5. I know you bet Marshall and lost, but I finally this was way sweatier than I thought it was going to be. But I'm home. So now App State. This sets up App State, Arkansas State in Kid Brewer Stadium this Saturday. Winner's going to a bowl game. I personally think App State's going to be the team to get there. Your thoughts on this game? And now, what your boy Gibby?
He's got Georgia Southern. He's got Georgia Southern for a spot
in Huntington.
2 5 and 6 teams on both sides.
Hey, this is fun little games there in the Sunbelt.
I got a parlay cooked up. App State and Marshall, the 2 first-year head coaches.
I like that. I like that.
Let's go. They're gonna fight for their coach to get to a first-year bowl game, and then we'll fade Butch Jones and Clay Helton.
App State made a game-winning field goal with 2 minutes left to get this game.
Yep.
Shout out to that. And cashing my win total over. South Florida and UAB. There was a stabbing between a player and his teammates.
Oh, does that?
I never read the story on that, but
I was just like, oh God, why am I not surprised? The modern stabbing does not impress me.
Oh man. The modern stabbing does not impress me. Words from Trent Dilfer at home. So Galesh is now what? 8-3. They got Rice at home, probably going to be 9-3. No way he's back next year, right?
0% chance.
That's interesting. That job opening up. They have a stadium they're building on campus.
John Gruden.
Obviously, yeah, that would be a smash.
Yeah, because he won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers.
He has the fan base. Yeah,
that
would be a smash.
Thought about that. I was like, that's kind of a good one for Gruden to like energize that fan base and come in and be.
What about Orgeron?
I like Orgeron too.
Yeah.
I like Orgeron at Tulane if fucking Summerall jumps.
Yeah, I mean that one's a shoe. I've always wanted him to be the Raging Cajun.
Can you imagine if
because that's him?
Gruden versus Coach O.
Fire.
Oh, let's go.
Fire. And I want to yeah. All day.
Please, let's go.
UAB is opening as well. That's another one. Watch out for Neil Brown or Bill Clark or Skip Holtz, I would say. Next up, we have this game. The Battle of I-10. It delivered yet again. Doesn't matter how shitty these teams could be. They give us a good football game once a year, and they've been doing that for 111 years. New Mexico State wins 34-31. Scotty Walden, if you're going to give Saul Vell shit, you might have to give Scotty Walden the same treatment.
The only thing I'll say is UTEP was not Wyoming when he took over.
True.
But you should not regress like this and go 2-9 when you have a fucking former 5-star quarterback.
And you let in a bunch of FCS teams into your conference that just went right past you.
Yeah, this is fucking a pathetic year too. 4
FCS teams in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And did UTEP beat Sam Houston? They lost to Sam Houston this year. No, they did. They beat him.
His teams were better at Austin P than this UTEP team.
Well, they go to the Mountain West next year.
Yeah.
So
good luck.
I don't know. Shout out to I did eat shit on the New Mexico State win total under. They this is their 4th win. So
he's
yeah,
quietly done a decent job this year.
yeah, no, it hasn't been amazing, but he over exceeded expectations. Tony Sanchez there. So shout out to him and the Aggies. Oh my God.
This team is a fucking joke. How many points?
How is this job not open, by the way? Liberty was up. What was the score in this game? So 7-3 and then 7-6, 13-6, 26, 27-6, and they lost. They had 28-6. They had a 28-6 lead, and they lost.
This is one of the most perplexing collapse seasons I've ever seen.
They spend three times more than anyone in the conference.
Chadwell was gone. Like all he had to do was throw out a 9-3, and he's gone.
Yeah, and he's the head coach somewhere.
Now he's maybe gonna get fired next year. What the fuck has happened to Liberty? He's never had a year like this.
Oh, dude, they're not even making a bowl, and they spend that much more than every other team in the conference.
Yeah, something's going on with that jerk off money. I don't know what's going on.
And then Sonny Cumbie, he might have prolonged his tenure. They're making a bowl. They're 6-5.
They're so bad. They're so
phony. That's a phony 6-5
That's
team.
a phony.
Yeah,
If they bring him back, we got to fade him again next year. This team sucks.
I think their win total was 6.5 this past year. So that game at Missouri State is interesting down the stretch here.
Yeah.
Yeah, La Tech wins in overtime, 34-28. Next up, we had UConn, Florida Atlantic. This you bet Florida Atlantic, didn't you?
I did, the old Al, dude.
There we
I
go.
like what Kitley's done towards the end.
Much more competitive down the stretch, getting some wins.
Yeah.
UConn moves to 9-3 and have a chance to. There are 3 losses all in overtime, but the committee will not look at that. I'm not saying they should, but
whose resume is better, UConn's or Texas?
I would say UConn's.
It's pretty close.
I mean, I'll say this: like, I don't think they're ever down 17 in a game to a team with a losing record.
Yeah.
So, but I guess Texas' best win is definitely way better than anything UConn's got. But
who's better, FAU or Florida?
I guess Florida. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's the worst loss. Wait, UConn's losses are to all teams with winning records, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, they lost to Syracuse. No, you got to put Texas above UConn. They had no business losing that game. They were beating Syracuse the whole fucking game. The win total, we cashed on the UConn win total over.
Again.
Yes, this has been a gold mine the past couple of years. I believe it was 7.5 or 8.5, depending on what time of year you got it. So,
is Jim Moore back?
I'm fascinated to see this because I heard him. I think I talked about this with you. I heard him on Jim Rome in like August, I think. And he was saying that he was at the time, he was saying that he likes it there. He's been everywhere else. He's been fired for years. He's been good or whatever. Like, and he just said, our goal is to make UConn a Power 5 team. And he then like went on to cite the basketball, the baseball, the women's basketball. And he said, we're going to turn this thing into a powerhouse. We will be in a Power 5 conference. So if he sticks to that game plan, I don't think he's leaving. And he said like, kind of like he's comfortable. He lives in this old house that he had, I don't know, renovated or some shit that he loves or something. I don't know.
Watch out for Stanford or Cal for him.
That would make a lot of sense. You know, he
played
at Washington. Yeah.
Andrew Luck, Ron Rivera, Mora obviously spent time in the NFL. I think Mora and Rivera were in the NFC South together. So like that, Cal could make a lot of sense there.
Yeah.
He's a good coach. He's done a great coach.
I mean, he had the Rose Bowl packed nonstop. That's why I don't believe the Rose Bowl is the problem. It's just your product is the problem.
Yeah, go watch that fake field goal last night and tell me that.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Players, retards.
Oh man, shout out to UConn. Shout out to FAU for cashing for you. Sam Houston, Middle Tennessee State. We did eat shit on this one.
It's our one loss in the contest. Fuck you, Sam Houston. You're up 10-0, you bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I thought we had this too.
How do you not cover 7 against Middle? What?
Let me ask you something here, though. This one's comparable to Wyoming. Middle was a bowl team every year under Stockstill for the most part.
Yeah.
They bring in Mason. They give him 2 years. He's been terrible.
It's been horrible. Bad coach.
I think he's been worse than Salvel.
Way worse. And he's in a terrible league. How's he not winning more than 2 games?
Once again, no, you're seeing the FCS schools surpass them.
Yeah.
Maybe not Sam Houston, but the other ones. I mean, Sam Houston last year, certainly they won 10 games last year. So something to watch. That one could open as well.
What about Sam Houston?
I think he's good for another year. You don't just invest for.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, Keeler had that thing
rolling,
steady.
Yeah.
You can't just come in here and go 2-10.
I mean, I don't think he'll be fired after 1 year. They didn't even have a home stadium, dude. To his defense.
I'm saying like next year it could be a little warm. Like,
oh yeah.
You can't throw out You can't throw out a 3-9 or 4-8 in that bullshit league that they're in. Fair.
Yeah,
you got to be around 500 at least. I think. Don't you agree?
Yeah, no. I mean, but I thought this year was kind of a hurricane of things. You had the whole team transfer out. The whole defense went to North Texas.
Yeah.
Then you're renovating your stadium. You're playing an hour away from campus, so no one's going to your games. It's just we'll see. I think he deserves 1 more year at least. Michigan State, Iowa was quite the game. Is Jonathan Smith going to be fired? You want to talk about another second-year coach? This is a great segue into that.
I know.
Iowa wins to go 7-4. If they beat Nebraska, they'll be 8-4. And yet the fans will still bitch. But Michigan State, we should talk about this.
Easy cover, first off.
Yes. You hit this? You bet this?
Yeah, me and Bet Detective fucking battled on this.
Yeah. There you go.
Classic Iowa win. They played like absolute ass and they just grinded it out.
Let me guess. Punt return for touchdown. Yeah, there it is.
Yep,
there it is. Let
Michigan
me guess.
State still won this game by double digits. They just did not because Iowa's Iowa.
let me guess. They had an interception. They had an interception. Let me guess. They had a punt, or I'm sorry, a punt inside the 20. Yes. Well, let me guess. They got a fumble. Yes. Yeah. This is classic Iowa. They were 1 of 11 on 3rd and 4th down, and they won. I love it.
And by the way, you notice Wisconsin started going back to that formula. Now all of a sudden they're winning games.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, Brian Kelly will get the Michigan State job. That one, Mac had said that a couple weeks back. I think that one does fit. He was at Grand Valley State. He was at Central Michigan. He's plugged in up there. It makes a lot of sense, man. It makes a lot of sense.
He's an asshole. He'd fit in good there.
Next up, oh my god.
Okay. This is a travesty now.
This is why gambling's fucking fun. So we hit our Southern Miss over 4.5 wins a long time ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago, and they haven't won a fucking game since. These fucking bitch.
So if you're wondering why we're laughing at this, it's we have them to win the Sunbelt West. We also have them to win the Sunbelt Championship. This should have been over already, but their quarterback was a scratch. The former conference player of the year. He did not play 2 games ago, and they lost. They lost by like 30. And then last week he comes back and they lose. So now we are in a spot where if Southern Miss beats Troy at home this Saturday, they are headed to the Sunbelt Championship to take on JMU. Now they're going to have to go to Harrisonburg. For a second, I thought there was a path for them to host this thing in Hattiesburg. That's way gone. That's burnt down. We win and we're in. We win because I have the Sunbelt West just to get to the championship game. But South Alabama, I do think is is one of the best teams with a losing record in college football. I actually think they're a lot better than their record. Like, go through and look at the way their season went. Like, they almost beat Tulane, right? They played Auburn well at Auburn. They were in it with North Texas for a while. They lose to Troy in like triple overtime or double overtime. They lose to Arkansas State in a game they led for like 55 minutes. They had some tough beats this year. So I do think they're better than their record, but shout out to them. That was a huge fucking win right there. And the sweat is on for this weekend. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy Southern Miss still has a path after back-to-back losses, but it shows that they took care of business early. You got to beat Troy, and you're in. They're limping here, man. They're limping to the finish line.
They are.
They're going to get killed by JMU.
Yeah, probably. Unless Chesney's not there.
Yeah.
That's our path, dude. That's our path. We win. Chesney takes the Penn State job, and we're there.
I can't, honestly, the more and more I think about it, I can't see Chesney coming back to JMU. Somebody else got to hire him.
Yeah.
With what you've seen from fucking Signetti, how do you not hire fucking Chesney?
What, Penn State and UCLA? I'm surprised there's not more schools. I mean, I guess there's not as many openings, but yet. Folks, what to tell you, the college football experience is brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing it in college football and college basketball. Of course, they have NFL and NBA as well. Rhythm's also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model that you build, and you could win $1,000. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back. Yeah, I mean, the Gio Lopez loss did hurt for South Bama, and Major Applewhite's been pretty outspoken about that. Shout out to Jose giving us $7.77. Yes, we have. He's asking if we've heard the soundbite from Wedding Crashers. Lock It Up. We got to get that on the soundbite.
Oh yeah,
point.
dude, we
That's
should.
a good point.
Lock it up. No,
Thank you, Jose, man. Hope you're well, brother. I got it. That's a good point. I just need to remember that. But thank you, man, and we'll work on that.
Great movie. That's one of the all-time best movies of all time.
Yeah, and this is one of the all-time worst games of all time,
bro.
I mean, I knew this, dude. I knew this, right?
I know you did. That's why when CJ and I just kept doubling down, we're like, look at Colby. He fucking knows it too. He can't.
This is the biggest game in ECU football in like 5, 6, 7, 8 years since Ruffin McNeil, and I had to back my boys, but I was terrified of the spot. I would talk about this. Go listen to our pregame show on Saturday morning, where I'm like, it's one of the furthest west trips you do in the conference. There's no animosity between these two schools. So like, we stormed the field against Memphis. Yeah. Everything you can think of going out there. I just thought, what a disaster. And this thing was over within 5 minutes, dude.
Dude, we should have put our 401ks on this. They killed them.
I mean, just unbelievable. I mean, come on, ECU. You got a chance to make the playoffs, and this is what you fucking losers. You fucking losers.
What was the score at halftime?
It was like 35-3 or something.
Yeah, 34-3. It was like, good Lord.
Just fucking losers. Just losers. You know? Yeah, look, I mean, one thing to lose the game, because UTSA never lost a fucking home game in this conference.
Under Trailer, yeah.
Yeah, under Trailer. Or I mean, also in this conference because he was part of the jump. Come on, you can't lose like that. You can't lose like that.
Yeah, you got to fight.
Yeah.
Although I will say, Tulane got fucking ran out of that building too.
Everybody does. I mean, it was a horrible spot.
That was my point with Army. I'm like, you fucking idiots. Now you're gonna miss a bowl. You got to go to UTSA next week. You're gonna get killed there.
Probably. I'm trying to think. Do we still have a path?
No.
Wait. So if We need Navy to lose to Memphis, North Texas to lose to Temple, and then we'd have the same record as all of them. It's possible.
You were down 34-3 at half. I wouldn't.
It's possible. I don't know what the tiebreaker is, but yeah. Idiots. Syracuse Notre Dame. I love how these are back to back.
Oh my god,
It's
good. Holy shit, this shit was like 42-0. I was like, what?
The first quarter, dude. Oh man. Oh man.
This was ridiculous.
I mean,
what is that?
Fran Brown, look, I don't understand how Syracuse doesn't have money. They have like every goddamn broadcaster in sports. Why don't they have more money?
Yeah.
Dude, I lived in LA for 21 years. You talk to like movie producers and shit. They're like, I feel like 1 out of every 10 movie producers went to Syracuse. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here?
Way to go, Syracuse. Fuck you. Now all of a sudden the Notre Dame fucking jackoffs over there going, look at the margin of victory for the Irish over the last 10 weeks because it's added by games like this with the backup quarterbacks. God.
I mean, I still got to give them credit for winning this bad. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, Notre Dame is good. Don't get me wrong. But like,
no, I get your point. I get your point. And this schedule,
it's obnoxious.
It's just horseshit. I'm just curious.
Oh, it's horseshit.
I'm just curious. What is Notre Dame's schedule next year? Because they have the best deal in sports, dude.
Yeah.
With no they don't play hard schedules often, dude. Like they with the ACC deal, if the ACC gets better, if Franklin, gets that going next year, it's Wisconsin in Lambeau Field in the opener, which sucks because Madison is so much better than Lambeau. But okay.
What they played 4 real games this year and they went 2-2 and they're going to make the playoff.
Next year's a little harder, I'll say. Next year you got, I don't know what the fuck Wisconsin's going to look like, but
yeah.
Actually, it's not actually, what am I talking about? It's not that hard. So next year's schedule is Wisconsin, Rice, Michigan State, Purdue. Those 4. North Carolina. Navy, Miami, SMU. Miami and SMU, and then Syracuse, Boston College, Stanford, USC. It's a 3-game schedule next year too. Miami, SMU, and USC. They're going to be in the playoffs next year too. Write it.
Probably. Rob sat there. Syracuse had the ball 43 minutes out of 60 and lost 70-7.
That's incredible. That's actually maybe the most incredible stat in the history of football. I did read that. This is my favorite. Didn't I see this tweet? I mean, I don't know that I didn't fact check this, but I believe I read that this their biggest loss since 1893. So they have a worse loss in 1893.
Thank God I wasn't there to see that.
Yeah. Next up, oh yes, we got home here.
Finally.
FIU to a bowl game. Boom. Willie Simmons. Call me crazy. I think in the future, if they can retain some of these coaches, like Cardi at Delaware, Simmons at FIU, Kelly at Jack State, Mack at Kennesaw, Beard at Missouri State. Like, it's a pretty good conference.
I agree.
Of coaches.
You thought Chadwell was good.
Yeah, I still think he might be. Maybe it's just a 1-year thing. And I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to FIU for bowling. And Jack State now back. I mean, the CUSA race is quite. I think it's all wrapped up pretty much, right? No. Because Western. Well, I keep forgetting about Western.
Jack State.
So, yeah, and the winner will go to the Sunbelt or the Conference USA Championship. And I guess, I guess Missouri State can't get there, but they're petitioning the. Mac is a great coach at Kennesaw. Shout out to Willie Simmons though. We were all over that one. To make a bowl game. So Charles Kelly is an unbelievable recruiter, former Auburn guy, of course. Next up, man, and Road Rash Face and Arkansas. For a second, it was getting dicey.
That defense.
We ate shit on this one.
They can't stop anybody. That offense goes, man. His offense is.
They outgained Texas. They outgained Texas by, I think, like, I don't know, 30 yards or something. Yeah. But yeah, they couldn't get it done. Texas in position to upset A&M and make the playoffs. Watch.
They're gonna get in.
They upset A&M.
They're gonna get in over a one-loss BYU team.
Yeah, if they upset A&M, they're gonna put them in. Watch.
What a joke that'll be.
Yeah. Still no idea who Arkansas is hiring a head coach. Duke, North Carolina. This was one of the best games, I thought.
Hilarious.
I know you lost on this.
Oh. I can't believe it.
I thought you had no business losing this bet, by the way. Yeah. I mean, I took Duke. This was a lucky ass cover. One of the best fake field goals. I mean, what a ballsy fake field goal. Can we appreciate that for a second?
Yeah.
Duke is down. It was 23 or 25-23, right? 25-23.
25-24.
Oh, 25-24. 2 minutes 18 or 2 minutes 20 seconds on the clock. I think it was something like that.
I can't believe they faked it.
I can't. What a ballsy fucking call.
I know.
You kick the field goal, you win. He fakes the field goal and runs to like the 1 yard line, like a 30-yard run. That was the craziest call I've seen all year, maybe, man. What a great call. Because you're not expecting it. You're just not expecting it. But what the set of balls Manny Diaz is walking around with. Unbelievable. The game delivered though, man. They got the 2-point conversion. Fucked your number, but what a game, what a win.
I can't wait for the rematch next year. This was a chippy game.
Always,
per usual.
always,
I mean, it's
man.
fucking Duke Carolina.
Yeah.
I know it's not basketball, but it's still, they hate each other.
And I'm trying to remember what Duke's path is. I'm just quickly. All right, I'm loading up the tiebreaker scenarios here. So I know ESPN put that graphic out that said what was their percentage. I think they gave him like the so
like 3.3.
All right, Duke's got to beat. So Duke is 6-5, and I'm personally rooting for this scenario just because I think it's fucking hilarious. If Duke beats Wake Forest and Pitt loses to Miami, how do you know that Miami's favored against Pitt, right? Then they're in the ACC Championship.
Wait, they don't need.
No, hear me out here. This is according to Greenville Online, which was the top story.
They got to have SMU or Virginia lose too, though.
Well, it says this. It says this here. Path to ACC Championship. It's doing it for all the teams. Beat Wake Forest and Pitt lose to Miami, or SMU lose to Cal.
That's got.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
though.
got to be.
It's got to be all three, right? They made a mistake.
It's got to be an and.
Okay. They just fucked it up. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because I want to say if SMU and Virginia win, they're in, right?
Yeah.
But dude, this is possible.
Yeah,
Miami's favored against Pitt. SMU taking on the 1 game bump against Nick Rolovich, who I think is a fantastic football coach. You know what I mean? Like this is possible, man.
What's that line? What, 6, 7?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, but wow. So if you're curious the other ways, the ACC is just a shit show. Georgia Tech's path to the ACC championship is for Virginia to lose to Virginia Tech and SMU lose to Cal. They need both of that to happen, right? Miami, who's still alive, needs to beat Pitt, have Duke lose to Wake Forest, and Virginia Tech beat Virginia. It's possible.
Yeah.
Very possible. SMU's path, they win, they're in. Pitt's path is they beat Miami, and then either SMU or Virginia to lose, one of the two. And then Virginia's path is winner in, or they could lose and have Pitt lose to Miami, and they're still in.
ACC is going to be hilarious.
Dude, what's hilarious is I want this to happen so bad. I want Duke to go 7-5, make the ACC championship, win the ACC championship at 8-5. And I still think they'd be a live dog. I know that people think they suck. They got guys, man. They got some guys. They'd get the auto bid, right? Or I guess, I mean,
being over JMU.
JMU. I mean, I don't know. That would be the Tulane has a head-to-head against them too. So
how can you put a 7-5 Duke team in over an 11-1 JMU team?
I mean, it's a good point, but there's money. There's money. Look, I mean, the committee's done a lot of crazy shit before. The committee.
How does UConn not get in over Duke?
They have a head-to-head too. It's just we got to root for Duke. This is so great for college football. Dude, they're a talented team too.
Yeah. Trust me. We watched that fucking Illinois game in week 2. They fucking just pissed down their leg, and the Georgia Tech game.
I mean, let's say Duke's the 11 seed if they got in, or no, they'd be the 12. So like, I don't know who the 5 seed would be. Alabama, Duke.
I don't know if they'd get in.
Give me a game here.
If they'd get in.
I'm constantly reminded of like at ACC Media Days talking to this NFL scout where he was just like, Duke's got like 5 or 6 guys that I think are going to be on the NFL rosters. Right. And, you know,
here they are. They're going to go 7-5.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking hilarious. Next up we have USC Oregon. I ate shit on this. You guys cashed on this. Battle win for you and Bet Detective. Fucking USC. They had a chance to cover it. All I needed was the cover.
They did, but like they're just a pussy ass team.
They are.
Like you just watch them, and it's like every time I bet on them, I'm like, why would I bet on this team? They're just soft.
Yeah.
West Coast soft ass bitches.
I mean, Oregon's on the West Coast too, but they're not.
Yeah, but
soft.
they're in LA and they're in Oregon. The Northwest is tougher than LA. LA is fucking soft.
Yeah. Well, I mean, USC though, if they just get the right coach there, they'll undo all that. But you wonder, Lincoln Riley's going to be under some heat next year. I'll tell you that. Yep. Next up, I know that they don't get the auto bid. Like this game, we got pissed on.
We got fucking.
If you look close at my face on the screen here, you'll see piss stain right here. Piss stain right here. It's piss on the shirt. Good Lord. 45-17 Vanderbilt. This sets up Vanderbilt. You tell me if Vanderbilt wins at Tennessee at 10-2, they're not in. Are you really going to build that scenario? Not you, Mac, but like I've heard people talk about this.
I'm waiting to hear it, and I'm going to take.
I've heard people talk about this.
How can you put Notre Dame in over Vanderbilt? If they win at Tennessee, there's no case for Notre Dame to get in over Vanderbilt. No case. I don't want to fucking hear their margin of victory over Syracuse and NC State. Like, no. Vanderbilt, if the SEC is as good as everybody blows it to be week in and week out, if Vanderbilt goes 10-2, they should be fucking in. It shouldn't even be a debate.
Yeah.
And by the way, we were shit on 3 weeks ago that this guy, Diego Pavia, couldn't throw the ball. His last 3 games, 1,200 yards, 1,226 yards to be exact. That's 408 yards a game, 11 passing touchdowns, so 1 interception, 203 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. He is leading the country in all-purpose yards at the quarterback position. If they win at Knoxville, he should win the fucking Heisman Trophy winner. He should win the fucking Heisman. He should win the Heisman. He should win the Heisman. If they win at Tennessee and they're 10-2, he should be the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah.
And I don't
No,
think
you're
it should even be a
100%
debate.
right.
We're talking about Vanderbilt here.
Yeah. No. Well, look. I've been preaching it all year. I think he's more valuable to his team than anybody in college football.
Well, but now
Mendoza's playing great, but let's not lie to ourselves here. Rourke had them in the same fucking spot, a similar spot last week. Yeah.
And all these fucking jackasses with their little fucking computers and fucking punching their fucking stats. They said, "Oh, Pavia doesn't have the stats." Well, the motherfucker has the stats now. So what's your excuse now?
Yeah.
He's got the stats.
Yeah.
He's got the intangible. He fucking wins. He should be the Heisman Trophy winner. He's the most valuable. He's the best player in college football.
He's the most valuable, I think, without question.
100%.
Like you take him away from that
Oh, they're
team,
terrible.
Vanderbilt goes like 5-7, 4-8. You know what I mean? Like
They're
he is
fine.
by far their most important player in for one team.
Yeah. And they're going to beat Tennessee, by the way, too, because they're tough.
I can't wait to watch
Pavia's
that.
gonna play
Can't wait to watch that.
Yep.
And look, as well, remember Pavia said in the offseason, like we're the best team in Tennessee. So like this is great for college football. Let's go. Terrible pick on Kentucky. Next up, terrible pick. We had our
real
chances
quick
in
before
this
we
one.
transition. Can you think of a better like spotlight game for Pavia to end his career at Knoxville
So
for a
that's
spot to
true.
get into the fucking playoff?
Playoffs. Amen.
Oh man, let's go.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, we ate shit here. I called for the money line too, and dude, we had our chances, but I got to give it to Tulane.
Yeah, took your
So Summerall shitting on his team all year. This was kind of an ass whooping. I thought we had a couple chances though. Like the first drive, fucking terrible penalty, man. Took us out of the field goal range or whatever. So early on, I just thought we had to get up, and didn't happen. This was a rematch of the 35 Sugar Bowl, in case you're wondering. Tulane. What do they got? Charlotte
right
and Tim Albin. Charlotte and Tim Albin in the way from an AAC championship game.
Yeah, they're in.
Come on, Tim Albin. Let's go. Temple needs to win against North Texas to make a bowl. We cashed our Temple win total over, but still, this game. Oh my God! Did you watch this game?
Shank.
Did you see? Houston missed. Houston had a chance to go to the Big 12 championship. Missed 2 field goals to win the game or to tie the game. That's brutal. Shout out to Sonny Dykes for getting that 7th win.
Revenge.
Yeah. I mean that was fucking. You bet that, didn't you? You took TCU, didn't you?
Revenge spot.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah. Next up we had Kansas State, Utah. This game I cashed on this. You fools took Utah, didn't you? Or is that just bet?
No. We all took K-State.
Okay. Oh, maybe it was Sean and Ryan that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I remember RU on behalf of K-State, man. They were live. Chris Kleiman's post-game interview was a little weird.
Yeah.
He seemed drained about his season. Avery Johnson threw for a cool buck 02, 102 yards. But man, shoeless Joe Jackson there, 293 yards rushing at Utah.
How did they lose this game?
K-State beats Colorado. They're going to make a bowl. That's a lock, by the way. The way that Kleiman at that press conference.
Yeah.
Everybody should be betting on Kansas State this weekend.
And we should bet the shit out of K-State next year because of all these crazy one-score losses this year. That's a 10-2 team next year. Bounce back.
Yeah. I wonder if they consider moving on from Avery.
I thought he looked good yesterday.
He still threw for 102 yards.
But how many rushing yards did he have?
No, he did have some. I know
some
just
big
from watching the
plays.
game. Yeah, he ran for 72.
All right, so he didn't have as much as I thought he did. I mean, he's a year older though.
Yeah,
but I like that. Shout out to Utah. They find a way to win games, man.
So let me ask you something. If Utah beats Kansas and they're 10-2, are they in the playoffs?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've seen people try to argue that Utah should be in over BYU because of margin of victory in games, and I'm like, BYU beat them head to head. They have one less.
No, you got to put BYU.
That.
Yeah.
Stop that. Yeah. Like I want as many Big 12 teams as possible, but Utah's looking get
Yeah.
in.
Next up, we have Georgia State and Troy, wins by 12 to solidify a win in Hattiesburg. We'll take them to the Sunbelt Championship. Good, Gerard Parker. I was a skeptic of the hire. He has answered the calling this year with a 7-4 and potentially an 8-4 season.
Yep.
Nice win there. UCF and Scott Frost. Wow, it wasn't pretty, but they won. We lost money on this one. As 17-14, they beat Oklahoma State, but they're in position now, Mac,
To make a bowl.
if they win in Lavelle Edwards Stadium, they go to a bowl.
They will not, so they will not be bowling. Great fit. Hey, they hit the over. That's all that matters for them.
Yeah. They look better than I thought they would.
Yeah,
look
they
this year,
were
so I'll
horrible.
give Scott Frost a little bit of credit.
Yep.
Michigan, you guys cashed this one against Maryland. We all cashed this one, I think, against Maryland. 45-20.
Why did they?
I know this was in your contest.
Why did they?
Yeah, why do they extend him? Because he's fucking terrible, and Maryland is just a non-serious program that somehow got a pass to be in this conference to make a bunch of money. Ridiculous.
They've lost 7 in a row and they extended their coach. I've never seen anything like it. They clinched a non-bowl season and they extended him.
No, the best stat. Do I have it?
And
here?
they
Let me
didn't
see
just
if I can
lose; they
find
got
it.
their ass kicked in this game.
Hang on. Let me see. Did I? Oh man, dude, what was the fucking thing?
What naked pictures does he have of that administration? I mean, what the fuck? How does he get extended?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this stat. It was incredible. Okay. The curse of the Ralph Friedgen fire. Ralph Friedgen was fired. So he beat number 23 NC State his final game to cap off a 9-4 season. And they were ranked, and then they won. He won ACC Coach of the Year and got fired by his alma mater. Since then, Maryland's record versus ranked conference teams are 0-40.
Not very good.
0-40. Now, I feel like 30 of 32 of those were Loxley. Unbelievable. Well, because they only had Durkin.
He got an extension.
Yeah.
An extension. He didn't.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
He's 6-game losing streak. Hey, let's extend him. What?
So Michigan winning, they're in, even though I mean that would be the best win of the season.
Yeah, I mean,
winning, they're in.
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of meat on the bone, but I'm saying winning, they're in. They draw too big of a TV number. They're definitely going to go.
And
definitely going to make it. Yeah,
I agree with you.
I even think
if they beat Ohio State, they're in. At 10-2, that they're in.
Yeah, no way they would be left out. Dude, we got this one wrong.
Beamer fucking ran it up, that prick.
51-7. They stick it to Coastal. Just want to let the good folks know that East Carolina shut out Coastal Carolina. South Carolina could not do that.
You have that.
We all know the best. We all know the best Carolina. Terrible game, even though it's in state. This game was terrible too, as Clemson won 45-10. Clemson's bowling.
They found a way. And it was dim.
We got the Palmetto Bowl this weekend. Who's winning the Palmetto Bowl?
Clemson.
What's Carolina's record right now? Is it 4?
Yeah, 4.
They can't
get to a bowl.
So many people talk shit to me after I locked up South Carolina minus 7.5 wins.
I was with you. I remember I did that.
Been quiet. It's been very quiet on that front. Yeah. Next up, we have Louisiana, Texas State. Texas State is somehow going to find a way back to a bowl, salvage this season if they beat South Alabama, which I guess who knows. They've been a major letdown this year, though.
Agreed. He better win that one, man. They head the Pac-12 next year.
He was like a name that everyone was saying could be Oklahoma State's. I think that's cooled off a little bit. Oklahoma State's next head coach.
Yeah.
Next up, Jason Eck How about this, Mac? If they beat San Diego State this week, it goes to a tiebreaker, I believe.
Yeah.
For the Mountain West Championship. Some other outcomes matter, like Boise and UNLV, but I think there would be a tiebreaker. I mean, how great of a season is this?
Unbelievable coaching job year one. Him and Mendenhall, who we'll get to here in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know Dickert is doing what's better, Dickert or Eck? I think X is actually because Dickert, at least Clawson a couple years ago, had Wake rolling. So, like, I think X is the best coaching job in America.
I think the guy at Kent State is doing the best job, personally.
That's right there, too.
But
That's
because
right
I
there,
will
too.
say, at least Mendenhall got it off the ground a little bit last year because they were fucking god awful 2 years ago. But yeah, I mean, Eck has been phenomenal, unbelievable coaching job, great coach.
Well, he still brought in like a shit ton of transfers, so it's like it wasn't all Mendenhall players. It was a few, but
he my point is he got the expectations a little bit up. Like they're not just like, oh, we're gonna get killed every week, you know.
And I was wondering how Eck would do against the option. New Mexico held Air Force to 2 yards a carry, lowest since 2019. Air Force's offense hasn't been the problem this year. It's been the defense until this game. So, yeah, shout out to that. Boise State, we cashed easy fucking play. 49-21 against Colorado State. Yes, we do have a basketball show coming up next, folks. I saw the chat talking about that. And then Penn State drills Nebraska. Penn State win against Rutgers, and you're in Nebraska. Such a phony 7-4.
You want to hire Matt Rule, Penn State? That's
such a phony 7-4.
Yeah. They're really like a 4-7 team. That team's
it's just a bullshit schedule, man. Next up, we had Pitt, Georgia Tech. Oh,
fucking bummed.
I want my flowers here. This was a terrible. I had the handicap spot on here. I had Pitt. I thought the game plan, or I just thought the style of ball that Pitt plays is a terrible matchup for Georgia Tech. Pitt is a great rush defense. They also over blitz. I mean, Narduzzi's MO is like, man, you don't know what you're going to get now. Look, Pitt's pass defense is all over the place, right? But some of that is misleading because Narduzzi gambles so much defensively. You know what I mean? But I just thought Haynes King and Georgia Tech, their passing attack is not very good this year. I know he had like 3 straight games of 300 yards. I don't care. A lot of that shit's like wheel routes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like to me, they're a little bit flawed in the passing. Haynes King's also not super accurate as a passer. And I love Haynes King, by the way. He's not super accurate. They love to do that quarterback draw shit. I was like, dude, that shit ain't going to work against Pitt. I didn't think it would work against Pitt's style of rush defense, you know, and the style of defense that they run. And I thought, dude, I wish we would have talked about this game more, because I was thinking to myself last week, I was like, Pitt's going to get a defensive touchdown in this game. I just felt
the difference.
That. Yeah. I mean, dude, Pitt got up 28-0. What a ridiculous fake field goal. But I just knew, I thought that this would happen. I should have gave that out. I did not. But in my mind, I definitely thought that way. How about Turner, the runner, had over 200 yards. Jakarian Turner, I think it is. Yeah. I mean, look, they picked off Haynes King twice. And now Pitt's in a great spot, buddy. I know you hate to see it. But Georgia Tech. Your thoughts?
Shit the bed, man. That, I mean, they got the momentum back, and then Haynes King threw that pick 6, and that shit was over after that. I was like, oh fuck. Narduzzi tried to give it away.
Did you see his comments on the fake post?
No, what did he say? What a dumbass!
No, it was fucking great. Actually, let me see if I can find it.
I mean, literally one of the worst calls of the season. We're up 14 with 7 minutes. All you gotta do is punt it deep, play defense, and he fucking fakes a punt to get Georgia Tech back in the game.
I just want to see his comments. I know I saw it somewhere. There's fucking hilarious. Oh man, come on. He said something like that. That's on me.
The
That was a dumb fucking play. Like that's on me. Come on, where the hell is this? Oh, here's this comment. Ready? Pat Narduzzi on the fake punt decision. I'm a dumbass. Just a coach trying to make a play. We hadn't run a fake punt all year. I'll wear that one. You can chalk those 7 points up to me being a dumbass. He's great.
That's such a choke job by Georgia Tech at home, though.
It was a bad matchup, though, dude. I believe.
How do you get
like,
drilled? How do you get drilled like that? How are you got 28-0 to Pitt?
Yeah, but dude, I'm telling you, it was a bad matchup for them.
gone
Just the
toe-to-toe
style
with
that Georgia
Georgia.
Tech plays.
Like,
What's that?
They've gone toe-to-toe with Georgia in the last year.
But I still think it's different. Like Pitt,
28-0 at home though on senior nights.
yeah. Well, another thing is Georgia was on deck, and I don't think it's that different. I guess because Kirby Smart gives you a bunch of crazy different looks. I don't think they gamble as much, but that's a good point. That's a good point. I'll give you that.
Like I understand, like they could. The line was 2.5. It was going to be a tight game, but to be down 28-0, I was like, come on, Brent Key and Haynes King. That's you can't get hit in the mouth like that. But I mean, it just sets up for a Pitt debacle in the final week of the year. So I mean, I guess I can laugh harder next week.
I did want to touch on this. Is Pitt Miami on Friday or Saturday?
Saturday at noon. No night game.
You know, dude, 34 degrees. Chance of snow.
Why did they put the shit at night?
Yeah. Maybe the TV company.
They put it Saturday at ABC.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to be cold as shit in Morgantown, right down the road for the Texas Tech.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Illinois, Wisconsin. This was a shocker. We ate shit here. Okay.
Wisconsin's back.
Okay.
Wisconsin's back. They stopped throwing the ball and they're back.
They threw for 92 yards.
And they're blowing out Illinois now.
The formula is simple.
They're back. They're back to being Iowa.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, I did not see this one coming. So shout out to Fickle. And he's back next year. So hey, maybe they figured something out. Barry Alvarez gave him a call. So what the fuck you doing throwing the ball around? Just run it.
Run the ball and you'll win. Wisconsin. Run the ball 40 times a game. You'll win 7-8 games every year. Guarantee. I got a 30-year sample size on that bitch.
Yeah. Amen. Then we had this game. Finally, the Vols get it done in the swamp for the first time since 2003 as they win 31-11. We ate shit on
Florida's dead. Shout out to Tennessee finally getting it done there. We ate shit.
Yeah. I mean, it finally got it done. This one, dude, Rice went up 14-0.
I know.
And I was convinced that I was like, this is going to be fantastic. North Texas's offense, to their credit, when they get hot, they get fucking hot.
Yeah.
Because they basically just scored like 5 straight touchdowns in a very short amount of time. And North Texas is in a spot. Wouldn't that be a great story for the college football playoffs? I hate hearing these dumb fucking people saying the group of 5 shouldn't have us. Shut the fuck up.
North Texas had one bad quarter the whole year. They've been awesome.
Yeah.
The whole year.
One bad half.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
So, well, one team didn't deserve it if they're not 11-1. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They have to play all these bye games. The fuck out of here.
Good luck to whoever draws North Texas if they do. That's a tough team to guard.
Yeah, should be fun, man. Should be fun to see the stretch down next 2 weeks. We nailed this one. Stanford money line. 31-10.
I didn't realize it would fire Wilcox.
Yeah, I had no idea. It wasn't even on my radar. They stormed the field.
Hug that tree, baby.
Let's go. Frank Wright, part of history forever. In the same vein as Bill Walsh, Dennis Green, Pop Warner, Jim Harbaugh. And now you can say Frank Wright.
And next year, put on national TV, please, so that everybody actually can watch it on ACC fucking network.
Yeah, that should be on
Be
national.
a Friday
TV.
night
Let's
game
go.
or
Yeah,
Pac-12
yeah.
after dark window.
Always, man. Great rivalry. You guys laughed at me for this. I cashed with
You
ease.
should have won.
LSU 13, Western Kentucky 10. We had our chances. Tried to bring you guys into the light here.
LSU sucks.
Still, they're in a position to do the funniest thing to Oklahoma.
Agreed. By the way, we thought this was going to be a shootout. It was 13-10.
Team to 10.
Like,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The late night slate was a little rough. Besides that game, because we took the Buffs, and they got blown out 42-17. Dillingham's a great coach. QB whisper. Colorado's just a mess.
Is this it? Is this the final home game?
I mean, everything he says, it makes you think no. But Rick George is stepping down too. Like, it just seems like I don't understand the motivation if you're Dion. Like, you're battling all this other shit. What are you doing? Like, I would be like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe that's a good distraction, keep you going. But
Well, Shador.
shout out to Arizona State.
Yeah, Shador started today, his first NFL start. So, I mean, he was out there at the Raider Stadium for that game for Browns Raiders. So, I think this may be it for Dion.
Yeah.
He's just got too much other shit going on. But yeah, I'm with you. Shout out to Dillingham and Jeff Sims, man. I mean, this has been
Dillingham's the QB whisperer, dude.
Yeah.
If you're having problems at quarterback, call 1-800-KENNY Dillingham.
Dude, he's fucking unbelievable coach. This was supposed to be a regression year, and he's got him in position to go back to the Big 12 championship.
Yeah, what do they need for that, by the way?
They need a shitload of things. Like they need Tech to lose. They need BYU to lose. They need a lot of things to happen. Dillingham is like the new Matt Campbell. Like he just wins.
All right, so I got the scenarios here in the Big 12. We got where are we here? Where am I seeing this? They're gonna make me subscribe to their fucking newspaper.
I mean, Arizona State has losses to Utah. Let's see the loss to.
All right. Texas Tech would be eliminated with a loss and an Arizona State win and BYU win. Where BYU win's gonna happen. Arizona State's got to play. The Wildcats are fucking on fire, so that's tricky. But Texas Tech to lose in Morgantown, I think, is certainly on the table, right?
There you go, son. Send me some moonshine.
BYU would be out with a loss, an Arizona State win, and a Utah win. Utah would be eliminated with a loss, obviously, or if Arizona beats Arizona State. So if you're a Utah fan, you're rooting for Arizona State. Utah scenario is crazy because it's like you have to win, and then either one of these three scenarios: Arizona to beat Arizona State, or Arizona State to beat Arizona, BYU to beat UCF, or no, other way around: UCF to beat BYU, and then West Virginia to upset Texas Tech. How does that though? Because didn't they have the tiebreaker? I don't know. How do they figure that out?
Have to be
Arizona State needs to beat Arizona, and then what? Either BYU or BYU and Texas Tech to lose. I think
they
need BYU and Texas Tech to lose.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. But either way, like,
yeah,
the fact that they're even in position, and I see Daniel talk about that they brought all these starters back. We've seen this before. Arizona State has never been this good. And for them to like replicate the success to a certain degree is a testament to Dillingham. Their best player is fucking injured. Levitt.
Yeah.
Let me fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, Levitt going down gave you the excuse to go 6-6. Dillingham's got you in a position to go 9-3 again.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Mean Gene. Yeah, we're looking at 2:30. I would say 2:30, 2:45, something like that. It's gonna be a late one. The slate tomorrow is gigantic. So yeah. Next up, we had BYU Cincy. I took Cincy, and shout out to BYU.
They just
Cincy,
win. They win,
dude.
man.
Is there any world where Satterfield gets fired here? If Cincy loses to TCU, which I kind of expect them to, and they go 7-5, is there a shot that he gets fired?
Probably not. They did hit the over, but it's literally deja vu last year. They're going to end on.
Did they beat any good teams this year?
Iowa State, when they literally had their whole defense out.
And they couldn't kick field goals. They had no kicker.
They had no kicker. They had no defense.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Shout out to BYU. Kalani Sitake's great.
Great coach, man. And I'm sick of people saying like BYU sucks. No, they don't suck. They win. They win.
Yeah, they're a hard-nosed football team. I really respect them. So
they should be in the playoffs.
It's not sexy. That's the problem. Is it's not sexy. It's no Ty Detmer days or some shit like that. Robbie Bosco. Shout out to BYU though. Then this one, dude. I called for San Jose State on the money line. What a fucking joke. Here's what's crazy.
Quarterback got hurt, but
San Jose State outgained them.
Yeah.
Like they were like when we were talking, we were doing the basketball show. San Jose State had like a 120-yard edge, and they were down 18-3 or something like that. I was like, how the fuck are they doing this?
Yeah.
Bum ass. What a terrible pick this year. I'm never taking them again.
Great job, Sean Lewis. Great year.
Yeah. He should be coach of the year too. That should be in the mix. And then this game with Bronco Mendenhall getting to a bowl.
There he is.
They're gonna win this week too, right?
Yeah.
Boise coming to Logan.
This motherfucker is a good coach, man. He's such a good coach.
Dude. And that's just year one. Just wait. Shout out to Bronco Mendenhall. 6-6. Cash that win total over.
Yep. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Let's go. Then we had the most hilarious game of the day.
They should go to SoFi after that performance.
No.
They should be suspended. They should be suspended for a game after that performance and be like, you have to play a game in SoFi.
Yeah. Well, they played a bowl a couple of years ago. No one went. But Washington drills them. Washington's kind of a phony 9-win or 8-win team too, in my opinion.
If they beat Oregon, should they have a case?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a similar thing to because they have 3 losses though, right?
True.
Do they have 3?
Yeah.
Game balls. Where are you going?
Let's go game ball number 1. Let's go to scrolling through this thing. Goddamn. Let's go to Mexico, man. Eck and Company 8 wins in year 1. Hell of a job for the Lobos.
And a home game to potentially make the championship game set up.
Yeah.
I like it. Game ball for me, I will go to. Let's go to. Yeah, it is a tricky slate here because like my first thought was Tulsa, still fighting for Coach Lamb there.
Yeah.
Give me the Golden Hurricane, double-digit dogs. They win outright in Mikey Stadium, across the country. Let's go, Golden Hurricane. Game ball. Where are you going?
Everybody's getting ready to get pissed on next week in Knoxville. Fucking Vanderbilt game ball. They're 9-2, and they should have a chance to get to the college football playoff next week.
Love it. I mean, you're right. I'm gonna game ball your Pitt Panthers, buddy.
I'm not giving them one, so you can give them one.
Give me that game ball. 1 went away, a little bit of help, and I cashed my crazy ticket for them to. What was that 30? Something crazy. I got to look it up. What that number was. Where's your final game?
It's starting to see why they fucking kept West Virginia out of the ACC. We'd run through that fucking league. Yeah, give me these Utah Utes, man. I mean, they had no business winning that game. They stay alive, winning him and company 9 wins, going for 10 wins again. for what, like the 5th out of 7 years.
He got emotional in the press conference. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, I think it's it. That might have
Makes you
been his
wonder.
final home game. So yeah, a Winningham game ball.
Frank Wright in Stanford. Final game ball for me. You won the big game. You're in history forever. There you go. There you go. Folks, we got the college basketball experience coming up in about 30 to 35 minutes. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at DColbyD. The college football experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there, hit that like and subscribe button. Till next time, this is the college football experience week 13 reaction show. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Run and shoot. We can really run and shoot. And the whole team's looking and the whole world's looking with the cameras. Run and shoot.